Hi everyone, I am Johnnyman and welcome to another episode of Rifted Chunks Challenge. As you see, the sun is rising, it's a new day, and yeah, we're going to do a little mini episode, just kind of fill off one of the last quests before we deal with the wither, and maybe show you a few other hidden chests I've come across. So yeah, nice little sunrise, let's get this started. Alright, if you remember in the last episode, we were exploring the last of the few chunks. We found an Eye of Ender in one of the chests over in kind of a... you kind of see it right through the swamp, that little swamp chunk. And that led me to believe that because we found an Eye of Ender, when the quest challenge was to find the missing Eyes of Ender, that we had to find the other ones rather than crafting them. Because I do have enough Ender Pearls. Well, actually, I'll probably just get those right now. And do have Blaze Rod to make Blaze Powder to craft them. But when I found that one, that made me think that I had to go find the other. So I've been spending a bunch of time going through the chunks, trying to find every little hidden thing that maybe I might have missed. And luckily enough, we had another comment from the designers of the map, and they did say that, yes, the one that we found is fine, but we can craft the other ones because they are not anywhere to be found. So that's good. But, the searching did turn up a couple little secrets, which is fine. I like the little hidden stuff. So I think what we're going to do first is let's go and get my Blaze Rod. We'll make some Blaze Powder, and we will make the missing Eyes of Ender. Now, there's the one we found. So we'll just put this up here, and we'll make some Blaze Powder. Oh, I'm going to need the other Blaze Rod. I forgot they only make two. All right. Put that there. There we go. So we've got that. And then, if I'm not mistaken, I'll just put 3 up there. There were only 4 spots left on the end portal, and we already have one, so we don't need the other. So I think I'm going to put this back, and I'll put these back over here. Well, you know what? That was kind of a miscellaneous chunk. I'll actually leave them together. Why not? All right, let's go over to the end chunk and put these in, and then we can mark that one off. All right, here we are at the end chunk. We've got the end portal here, and sure enough, there was just one missing on each row. Wow. Perfect. Love the sound. It's awesome. All right, and... All right, Dragon, the gateway has been opened to the end dimension. Perfect. Now, there wasn't a quest that said I had to kill the Ender Dragon. So I'm not sure about that. Part of me actually wants to go do it just so I can get the experience, so then I can use that experience to craft better equipment for the Wither. Just because in these confined spaces of the chunks with the Wither, hello turtles, it's going to be might be a little difficult to deal with the Wither. I'm not 100% sure. And two, I'm trying to figure out which chunk I want to do this on. Yeah, and yes, you see a big structure there on the desert chunk, and I'll talk about that in just a second. I've been kind of busy doing things. All right, so there we go. We have now completed. Find Ender Eyes and place in the Ender Portal. We're done that. We have the last one. Summon and defeat the Wither. And as I said, I've been doing kind of a little bit of prep work, kind of thinking about whether I want to go to the end and fight the dragon or just deal with the Wither. And if so, trying to find which chunk I would want to put or summon the Wither. Kind of get it all prepped and ready and make some little strongholds. I've been mining some obsidian just so I can make some little, little barricades or even a little obsidian house to kind of protect myself from the Wither. But given the size of some of these chunks, yeah, I don't know. It's going to be interesting. So you know what? Let's go on, and I want to show you a couple of the other little secrets that I've found. Not a whole lot. I found there's one little secret over here in the Tachia forest chunk, and then there was one over here in the desert chunk, and I can talk about what I've been doing over there. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to head over to this Tachia chunk. We're going to fly there from the big tree, and yeah, I'll pick right back up when I get there. All right, we're here, ready to go. Let's head over, and let's show you what I found. All right. I just want to make sure there's no residual creepers. I did almost get blown up the last time I was over here looking around. Creeper snuck up on me. Okay, we seem to be good. So yeah, in the see, here's the creeper damage. The Taggy chunk's got a couple little bumps of land here, and what I did find is not on that one. There's a small little. Here we go. There's a little tunnelway that went through here, just like this. And if you were quick to catch, you'll see just above they got a hidden chest, and you can't open it because the ground above it is covering it up. So let's go and uncover this chest, and I'll show you what we've got. And trying to figure out where was it again. There we go. And inside the chest, we have a couple diamonds. Perfect. Yeah, I was kind of saving that for the episode, so that's good. I'll take that. So yeah, that was one little hidden chest I found. The other hidden chest is over in the desert chunk. And so what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to get myself out of here and head toward the desert chunk. And I can show you that and talk about what I've been doing over there. All right, here we are at the desert chunk. And so I've extended, I had a little, if you remember, I had the pathway going from the river chunk up to the top of the desert chunk. Well, I've extended this over here to the middle just because what I've done is I've decided to build a little mob spawner, a little, makeshift mob spawner. Not the best in the world, but it works. And so I thought I'd use the size of the chunk to my advantage. So I just built the dark space up here with some water to flow them down to center. And then they fall down and hopefully I collect their prizes. So this is just a way to get into kind of midway. And I can go up and get up just a little bit higher. But here's the shaft that goes all the way down. And so let's just go down and I'll just quickly take a look and see if there's anything for me to collect. I got a bunch of hoppers, so as things fall down, they're falling far enough to die. So when they hit the bottom, they die, and the hoppers collect the stuff and throw it into the chests. And as you see, I've had some skeletons and some spiders die. I've been collecting the arrows if the skeletons have dropped any. And yeah, so it works. It's it's not the greatest, but it's a slow little trickle of things. And really, what I wanted it for was to get gunpowder, because I want to make a bunch more rockets to be able to fly around with the elytra. So that's kind of the main thing. Oh, and that was the sound of a skeleton falling to his death. Pretty cool. So the other thing I wanted to show you is, if you remember coming in from up here on this desert chunk from the top, we were able to spiral down and we come down into this room here. What I want to show you is if you were to just, when you come into this main room, if you just dig off to your left right away, you dig over and then you dig up a bit, there in a little catacomb is a hidden chest. And in this chest, I've already claimed it, but there was a bunch of gold and a bunch of silver. So that's kind of neat. Just another little hidden chest. You wouldn't find it otherwise. And now that I'm here, I realize the other thing I forgot to show you on the Taggia chunk is if you dig down into the center of the Taggia chunk, there is actually a little mini underground fortress, like a catacomb fortress. A couple tunnels, nothing too major. But still, it's down in there. It's kind of neat and hidden away. Yeah, so we have this guy to deal with. Yeah, so we're going to head back home because I think that's going to probably wrap up this episode. I figured it'd just be a short episode to fill in some of the gaps in terms of what's happened since last time. There's been just a lot of me searching around for things until we got response that we don't have to find all those ender eyes. So that's pretty good. And I have been staying up at night because I do want some phantoms. Because if I look at the elytra, it is getting low, and I want the phantoms to get the phantom membrane to repair it. Because I think I've used up, yeah, I have a few membranes left, but I do want to get more, just in case. I'd rather have this at full. I'm just going to repair this while we're here. Okay, there we go. 2 looks like a good repair for me. Perfect, there he is. I will gladly take your phantom membrane, please. Oh, I got 2 phantoms tonight. This is good. All right, well, while I take care of these guys, that's going to wrap it up for today. Thanks for tuning in. If you've enjoyed, please leave a like. And if you haven't already, please subscribe. I'd love to have you on board. And look forward to tuning in again next time when I will attempt to take on the Wither. Should be interesting. All right, have fun, everyone, and we will talk again soon. Bye.